Hi guys, back with a Sagamax 7 kilo front load washer. It's gonna be using some. So it's already loaded, so I'll just pause this while I put detergent in. Okay, now load.
I might get you some insect repellent too, Pretty. Have you put some on?
Yeah, I've already got some on. Okay, here we go. Just. Okay, here we go. Let's get the door shut. Turn it on. We'll go with the mix program. Okay, and then we'll go on to. Let's go with the full spin.
Okay.
So when it's
It'll get pretty dry.
Okay. Okay. And here we go. Push that door slit securely. Here we go. So it's okay.
That's away.
Now an 8. Okay.
What eco rating does it have? What eco rating does it have?
I'm not sure. It's a bit hard to read. I've never it's the first time I've seen this in person. Okay. We'll keep going. Okay.
That's off.
Just give me an outside view of the machine. Show you the machine here. 55 minutes. Alright. I've barely seen one of these before. Never seen these before. Okay, we've got over half an hour, 37 minutes. is in, so yeah. So yeah, 7 kilo capacity here, 1200 RPM spin maximum. Yeah. If I don't really know much about Sagamax, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but my grandma says Sagamax, so Sagamax. So I'm not really so so if anyone knows about Sagamax, please let me know about. Please just I'd appreciate a comment. Thank you, because I've never seen one of these before, neither on YouTube or in person. And so if you notice the writing on there is in French, that's because I'm in Tahiti, which is in the French Polynesia, and that's one of the countries where French or /T is one of their official languages, I think. Yeah. So finding how is it? So there were a couple of things I'm not sure. They meant like I wasn't sure what this was, but then I now know it's a tap clean. So if you guys don't know what those cycles are, if you come across this machine and with writing like in when the programs aren't in English, you should probably go onto Google Translate and you're able to take a photo of these, and then it could tell you, which is what I did, although I didn't know most of the cycles already, what they meant. Oh, training. It's very soapy water. It's soapy water. Okay. Right. Just sit down here. I'm having a. It's all that writing is in French, so I'll so here's the cycle. So that's the on-off button there. Your start pause right there. Temperature. Your spin speed. If you hold those together, it does a child lock, and that's your delay start. And we've got 8 wash programs. So I've got the delicate there. That's wool, synthetics, cotton, mix, which is what I've got it on. It's it's a quick wash, 15 minutes. Which I think could also be used as a rinse cycle, maybe rinse and spin. And then you've got a spin cycle there, and if you put it on no spin, it just does a 3-minute drain. And then it's a tub clean. So I'll come back when it's balanced. Okay, looks like this. Okay, here we go. I think it's balanced out. Got less than half an hour. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Here we are. Be back soon. Okay, just doing a rinse. So I think it does a couple of rinses, maybe 2 or 3. And then before it goes in the final spin. Okay, here we are. That's what it looks like with that lights. I've got just over 20 minutes. It may drain, I'm guessing it might drain when it's in a couple of minutes. Minutes. I'll show you what it sounds like. I'll just come up here. That's what it sounds like. So here's how the machine's connected. So the drain hose is in the standpipe, a cold water hose in this tap. It's cold water connection only. But I think but it usually heats up the water on front load models. And usually there's a pump and then it's plugged into here. Yep. Yep. Try to be back soon. Maybe I'll film it balancing. Yeah, if anything, I've got the light off because I think because I don't think we're gonna need that light on now because although there's no windows, it is in here it is daytime. It is daytime and I've got the door. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day, 20 minutes to 12. And I've got the door open there. So I'm not sure if I'm getting the light because although there's no actual windows, it's daytime and the door is open. And I left it open just so that I don't get too hot, because it gets pretty hot in Tahiti, so yeah. But when I was in the airport, when I was in Far International Airport, because that's where my flight landed, because Far is the only international airport in the French Polynesia. It was like a 4-hour flight, and then we were waiting. Just get that door. Just leave it. Just want to see. And it was nighttime, like 3 in the morning. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning when we when we arrived. So then we were waiting in line to have like something. I'm not sure what it was, but it's where we had to have our passports scanned. And then so as we came in, like there were when I got off the plane, once I got off the stairs, because there's no air bridge in Far Airport, and we were welcomed by some nice people who were dancing, doing French Polynesian dances. I don't know what it was, but yeah, and then they were also doing a greeting, and they were also playing for us as we were coming in, because so yeah. And then when we were waiting in line to get our passports scanned before we went to claim our baggage, it was like 20 degrees, I think. It was really hot. We had there was fans on. And the weather wasn't really good. Coming out of the airport, the weather was getting bad. And then so then we got into a taxi, and then the taxi so my whole family, me and my grandmother, they were all coming. My grandmother was staying with us on this holiday to Tahiti. So then we had two taxis transporting us. So my grandmother, my mum, and my sister, they both went in one taxi. Me, Dad, and my brother were in another taxi. So then it took us to the airport. So to a hotel. I don't know what it was. I just didn't pay attention to it. 'Cause plus, I don't think there'd be any laundries there. I'm not sure, but so then there was a hotel that we stayed in. That we stayed at for the night. And then we went on to the ferry terminal that took us from Papeete, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, over here to Tahiti, and then that's when we were in the ferry station. We were waiting quite a bit after getting our bags, having to stay at the bar while I got our bags. Me, my brother and sister, and my grandmother were waiting. Just had to go. They were just having to sit down. So that was while, and then Mum and Dad were getting our rental cars. They're both the same. Because we wouldn't be able to fit all of us in one car, and we had to get two rental cars because we wouldn't all fit in one, and I didn't have any vans available. Like when I went to Rara last year, we rented a van, a minivan. It was a Nissan Serena. Don't know what year it was from, but I'm guessing maybe 2006. Definitely in the mid 2000s. Wow, look at that. Just under 15 minutes. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final rinse. So okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, and then we after we got our rental cars, we went over to the place and checked in, and then the owner, she was showing us a tour in the house. But obviously she didn't include the laundry in the tour. But the washing machine here, it's just in this room here. It's it's around the side of the house. So when like so where the driveway was, if you so getting out from the back of the so yeah so if I came here from the balcony, I would come out turn all the way over here, and here we are. Or if I was in the driveway, or I'd be coming from there all the way to there, or etc. I'll show you the other appliances around the house. And yes, I am right by the beach in Tahiti, which is good. So it means that I don't have to get. So that means there aren't any roosters around there, and it means I don't have to be. So I don't get woken up by them. Because when I was on Raro, I got woken up by roosters at 6 in the morning. It was really annoying. Couldn't get them. So here's the other appliances around the house. Got a Bosch oven, brandy, I don't know how it's pronounced, branded. Stove, cooktop, and also a same brand with like a range fan above, and then got a DeLonghi coffee machine. Got this signature jug, a Blue Sky toaster. And here we have a Siemens dishwasher here. It's the first Siemens product I've seen in person. I have watched Siemens washers on YouTube. It's what I like, and that's what I did all the time back when I was a little boy. And I don't know what brand this fridge is, but look, it may like be a Samsung, but there's no branding in there. And then we've got this white Westinghouse microwave. They also had that at the hotel I was staying in for the night. They also had that in the hotel I was staying in for the night until we got on the ferry and got here and came and take us here, and then they took us here, and now we're here. Here's a TCL TV. I've got a Mitsubishi air conditioner in my mum and dad's room, and there's also a higher air conditioner upstairs and stairs. But I'm not going to go in there because that's my sister's room. And got another Mitsubishi air conditioner. Here's a high air conditioner. So I'm going to cover it because there's my school yearbook, which I don't want to reveal. And here's like the thing there. So yeah, I think my sister's room has the same as well. Alright. Yeah, let's sit down. We've got another, right now on the final spin, just balancing. Okay, almost there. Also, so I don't really know much about those energy ratings. If you do know, what that really is, just let me know. Just tell me, what all this means. I do know it's like, I know there's a sticker for like seeing how much energy is this. I just want to know what this, on how this is, and I just want to know, everything. I just want to know everything about that and what all that means, because because I am used to the energy. I used to live in the I used to live in the US a couple of times temporarily, and they've had energy guide, just like a yellow sticker, but I haven't seen them lately in person because I have not been there in years, and I'm probably not likely to either, because my dad, and we only moved there because my dad had a job there. And anyone who knows about that system, just show me what it's like, because please, just put in the comment section if you know everything about that or know a lot about that, because I'm only used to the like energy rating and water running stuff, things that we see in New Zealand, like 2 of my machines have got that, and also, I've only seen like the energy rank things that you may be able to recognise that you see on machines in New Zealand and Australia. It's a bit, hold that powder. It's a bit shaky. 1200 RPM. Minutes. It's going to slow down pretty soon. Yep, there we go. That powder up there. Now it's just shaky. I was holding that powder so then it wouldn't spill on the floor. Just going to do a pump out. Yeah. Alright, 1 minute. Okay. Just gonna have to wait. And, okay. Just gonna make sure I can hear. Just try and listen out for a click. Because that, let's pump out. Just have to listen for the click. So when I hear that click, it means that, so that click should be the door unlocking. Once the padlock flashes. That padlock there means the door's locked. Okay, here's the instructions. Precautions here, you can have a pause of that if you want. Right. Oh yeah, I just hit the door. It's gonna beep. I can see the column dots there flashing, and also the door lock symbol flashing. Really is about to finish. I just have to wait a bit. Come on, anytime today. Thank you. Does beeps every few seconds. Now it's showing end. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Right guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it.